Welcome back. I got something a little bit different for you today. I got a spec ad that I messed up. You know what I mean? I was gonna toss it, but then I said, nah, I'm gonna share it. I'm gonna share it with my YouTube friends and family. If you don't know what a spec ad is, it's a commercial that you put together on your own time and on your own dime. It's a project that you put together to show people what you can do. You showcase your abilities, whether that be lighting or storytelling or editing or coloring, whatever. You just go out there, tell your own story. You know, if it's a commercial, you just do your own thing. We might do a video on spec ads at some point. Somebody once told me to do it, and when I started doing it, it changed everything for me. So if you got any questions about it, leave it down in the comment section. I'll answer it, but if not, we'll just do a video at some point. But yeah, so I did a fake coffee commercial. Matter of fact, let's just watch it. It's real short. Let's watch it, and then after we watch it, we'll come back and talk about it. Look, so if you a kind-hearted person, you might be saying, that wasn't that bad, Paul. You know, don't be so hard on yourself. And I agree with you. It wasn't that bad, but it's not usable. It's not what I wanted. I can't really put that on my reel. And let's talk about why. Hopefully we can learn something from all of this. I reached out to Coffee Liam. He was in one of the other videos. And Coffee Liam was like, bet, man, I got like this fancy little espresso machine I could bring by your studio. After that, everything went downhill fast. Before Coffee Liam got to the studio, I talked to him. I was like, we're gonna take kind of a relaxed approach. You know, we just gonna go with the flow. So it wasn't like I tricked him. He got here and then he was like mad the whole time. But, you know, I told him we're just gonna kind of wing it. So he got here and it was about to be sundown. That was pretty much the only shot I knew 100% I wanted in my head. It's the shot you see here where he's pouring the coffee. And this is really the only shot the entire project where there was natural sunlight. Everything else in the project is artificial lighting, all right? That's probably the only good thing that I did this whole commercial. So the reason that things went south from here is because Coffee Liam had to dip off early. And I didn't use a light meter, which is hilarious because I just did a video on light meters not too long ago. I'll link it right here. I remember it now. I probably need to watch it. I didn't use the light meter. I didn't take notes. So when he leaves and he comes back a few days later, in between I had moved things around and I wasn't able to get the lighting to match exactly. Other than a few pictures that I took and I think a couple clips that I took, I didn't know exactly where the lighting was. I didn't know what the settings were. I didn't take note of what filtration I used. So I didn't know if I used black pro mids or not. And I didn't know what strength I used, if I used it at all. So it kind of created this situation where I was just trying to remember stuff. And on top of that, I didn't even review the footage. Like I didn't bring it with me, none of that stuff. So I couldn't even look at it and try to compare it. So I was just kind of going off the top of my head. You know, when I got back home finally at the end of the project, I did what I could and I put it together. I tried to color it, tried to get it to match, tried to mess with it. But ultimately, I couldn't get it to be what I wanted it to be. You know, is it what was it the end of the world? No, it's not the end of the world. You know, it's not that huge of a deal. You know, it was my own project. It wasn't a paid client. I did go in, you know, with the attitude like I wanted it to be more fun and just kind of wanted to practice. And I did have the attitude of, you know, like I'll get a spec project out of it. But at the end of it, when I wasn't able to get what I wanted out of it, I did feel like I wasted my time. I felt like I wasted my time. I wasted a little bit of Corey's time. At the end of the day, like, you know, my studio costs money. My equipment costs money. You know, that's time that I could have used to do something else. I should have taken it more serious. I think the biggest thing I learned there was really like the attitude that I had was just kind of like, you know, this is lighting. This is what I does. So like I thought I was gonna be straight. But, you know, I wasn't, because I needed to be prepared like I am for all my other projects. So to wrap everything up, I would say, no matter if you're gonna do your own project or you're practicing, and obviously if you're doing client work, you're getting paid, it's your reputation, you know, I'll always be prepared. Always take notes. As we get better at what we do, we start to kind of rely on, you know, I got an eye for this now, or like, you know, I can remember this, or I've done this type of lighting 20 times. It's true to a certain extent. Like, it's something that, a lot of what we do, cinematographers, if you're doing lighting, it's like, you get hired to like repeat the same outcome over and over and over and over again. The way you're gonna be able to do that is if you're writing it down, if you're practicing. If you have a way to go back to something and be like, oh, I put this light here and did this with it. So, every opportunity that you have to do something, you should probably, do it the right way. So yeah, that's all I got. That's all I got this week. All right. Look, if this was helpful in any way, leave a comment, let me know. And if you got some suggestions for your boy, leave those in the comment section. If you like the video at all, or you like me, then hit the like button. That helps out. But that's all I got for you this week. I'm not gonna keep you too much longer. I'll see y'all next time.